your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about a Jasmy. All right, we're gonna be talking about the Jasmy, aka Sony news, because it's not necessarily Jasmy news, but I think that it's gonna help with the engagement and the hype around Jasmy. So if you like these Jasmy videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto a door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. All right, so let's get into this Jasmy video, man, because altcoins are showing strength. Jasmy is showing strength, and it's still sitting at about 3 pennies, right? 0.289 to be exact, $1.4 billion market cap, right? And the unique thing about Jasmy is that it actually falls into at least 3 categories in our narratives, right? AI, RWA, real world assets, and layer twos, right? When you think about Junction Chain. So at the end of the day, Jasmy has a lot going for itself. If you kind of like go over some of the things that we've talked about in the past, like the partnerships with Panasonic, Toyota, some of the things that they're rolling out, the ability to secure and even monetize your data. Jasmy itself is a long-term play, and I just think people have lost the art of having patience in crypto, right? We gotta have patience, but you can't deny the fact that Jasmy itself has been one of the strongest blue chips in the space. I did a live stream earlier, and one of the guys was like, he felt like some of the OG tokens may not reach their all-time highs in the future because of the fact that the liquidity is being spread thin throughout the space with all of the new tokens and new meme coins, which I sort of agree. But when we think about where Jasmy falls in place, right? Panasonic, Toyota, the ability to lend and borrow against GPU power, right? The rise of AI. There is a sort of a debate that Jasmy can at least, right, 10 to 50x, right? 10 to 50x, even at a $1 billion market cap. And speaking of Sony, right, because we all know that Jasmy itself has some of the former Sony members running the helm. Sony itself just dropped some breaking news. So Sony 2 launched Bitcoin and crypto exchange. Now, this necessarily doesn't have anything to do with Jasmy, right? But it does, right? So we're going to talk about what happened here. So Sony Group, one of the Japan's largest companies, where's Jasmy's in Japan, has acquired Amber Japan, officially entering the crypto exchange field. Sony's businesses include games, music, cameras, etc. What's the one thing about all 3 of those? They collect data. With a market value of more than 100 billion, Singapore market maker Amber Group acquired Japan's regulated cryptocurrency trading platform Decurrent in early 2022 and changed its name to Amber Japan. Later, due to the collapse of FTX, Amber Group fell into trouble and was suspected of a complete debt to equity transaction with Finbush. Amber Group investors include Tamask, Sakura China, Pantera, Tiger, and Coinbase. So all of these are in a way connected to the history of Jasmy, and it's why many feel Jasmy is one of the most respected blue chips in the space, right? When you look at the ties and the different connections. So this is huge for the Sony Group, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that this is Jasmy, right? I want to make that clear. But anything around Sony will create hype for Jasmy. Hence, I feel like in the maybe the midterm, I'm not going to say the short term because we pumped a lot, right? We needed a pullback, we needed a correction. But in the midterm, this bit of news will help the momentum continue to the upside for something like Jasmy, right? People ask me what is my Jasmy prediction all the time. I just based it off market cap, right? Can Jasmy hit a $50 billion market cap? Because if it hits a $50 billion market cap, then that means Jasmy has reached $1. So this is huge news, man. This is huge news for just crypto, right? This is huge news for crypto in general. But a lot of people are also anticipating that Jasmy will get removed from the monitoring list on Binance. I mean, at this point, it's no reason. When you see Sony making these type of moves and knowing that some of former Sony members are running the helm at Jasmy, why is Jasmy in the innovation zone? No way should it be in the innovation zone, right? So that's the news on Jasmy, right? What am I looking at for Jasmy as far as the charts? This is the weekly chart, right? So we're still in bearish territory, right? We're still in bearish territory, and we're starting to see some altcoins rebound. The one thing about Jasmy that people need to understand is that it already rose a lot, right? So it needs to cool off. So just because you see your other altcoins running, but not Jasmy, doesn't necessarily mean that the pump is over. What people are taking profits, people are finding entry points, whales are playing whale games, right? This is the boring part of the stage of crypto where you have to decide, especially if you bought at 203. Am I satisfied with my profits? If not, if you truly believe Jasmy has way more potential than just being a $1 billion market cap, then of course you hold over time. And I believe it does. When I think about the utility, the use case, the fact that it generates revenue through their secure PC, the partnerships, the connections in the space, and now Sony opening up its own exchange again, which has nothing to do with Jasmy, but the hype around Sony will only take Jasmy with it, guys. So in the short term, still bearish, right? I'm hoping that we can put in another bull flag and get prepared for our next leg up. The momentum indicators right now, is a little bit down, but it's okay, right? And if we go here to the 3-day chart, Jasmy is below the VWAP. The RSI is still trending to the downside, and it's more bearish momentum. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jasmy comes back to retest the bottom of our flag here at about 2.5 pennies, 2.5, right? Before we start to see that next leg up. Guys, let me know what you think about the Jasmy news. Is this huge for Jasmy, or is this just huge for Sony? I think it's huge for crypto. Let me know inside the comments. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.